one.
Oh, we're going now.
Did I get everybody?
Yes.
Let's do good with too.
There's a timer on there.
Let me get this framer as a little too much headroom. Oh, you're not ready yet. There we go. No, that's 10. Yeah, I missed somebody. Recording now? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Courtney, and I'm here to talk to you today about oppositional defiant disorder. Have you ever seen a child in a store or at school or in a library that's throwing a huge tantrum or is completely defying their parents? The parent says, "Don't do this," and they specifically do that. If that's persistent behavior on the child's part, they're not just being a brat. It's considered oppositional defiant disorder. Now, oppositional defiant disorder is also known as ODD, and on WebMD they classified it as a child who is uncooperative to all situations. They constantly defy authority. They are considered annoying, and they specifically seek to annoy their parents and authority figures. It constantly disrupts their daily lives in every type of situation. They don't want to be like this, they just can't function in this society and in stressful or frustrating situations. And also the Book of Conduct and Oppositional Defiant Disorder cites that it's a negative, argumentative, and defiant behavior that's consistent and persistent through all acts of lives, and it also has to be from day to day, not just one specific situation. Okay, here are some of the symptoms as classified by the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry. So it's really temper tantrums, specifically arguing with their parents, teachers, any authority figure. It's also, they specifically seek to be annoying on purpose, and they do like to blame others and not take responsibility for their own situations and actions. There's also a lot of hurtful emotions when it comes to children. They seek revenge a lot. There's a lot of resentment. They seek to specifically hurt others, to defy, and they're just constantly angry and mean on purpose. So the Mayo Clinic also cites some causes and risk factors. They range from a violent past, which is the child was either abused, they witnessed abuse, their parent was the parent sees substance abuse or conducts substance abuse. I'm sorry. They also are neglected at home. They have poor relationships with their parents. They have a lack of supervision. They also have inconsistent or harsh discipline from their parents. When it comes to family factors, a lot of the situations occur where there's financial instability and a lot of hard financial areas. When it comes to biological effects, Dr. Ross Green, who wrote The Explosive Child, which deals with a lot of ODD cases of children, he wrote that a lot of these can be cited by, a lot of these cases cite prefrontal lobe disorders and problems with the left and right hemisphere and neurotransmitters that relay messages within the brain on how to act in frustrating and angry situations, and they're not sure how to react in that situation. He also discusses how there is extreme difficulty within the midst of frustration. They have a lot of trouble switching from one activity to another. They can't switch very quickly, and they're very inflexible and unable to change. There's also the Conduct and Disorders book of Oppositional Defiant Disorder also presents the fact that there's no single risk factor to this kind of problem. There's no one thing that clearly clearly states this is the reason why the child is the way they are. Okay, and this was another book that, well, this was the book that one of the books that I cited. It's The Explosive Child by Dr. Ross Green. It has a lot of really interesting situations on oppositional defiant disorder, or ODD. It really just cites a lot of different situations so that you can actually see how oppositional defiant disorder affects a child in the specific situations. So you can see examples of that. And it also tells you a lot about the risk factors, the causal factors. I just thought it was an interesting book, so it is really good to read if you find this interesting. And I thought it was really important to tell people about this because the American Academy of Children and Adolescent Psychiatry does actually state that about 5 to 15% of students and children in America does have oppositional defiant disorder. We don't know just because we consider them to be brats and problem children. So I just thought this was a really interesting disease and, well, disorder, and I know a lot of people don't know about it. I actually stumbled upon it in my special education class, and I just